My name is James McWilliams, and I'm a historian who focuses largely on cultural history. Yeah, the current project that I'm working on, I'm in the relatively early phases of it, but it's really quite exciting to me. It's a cultural history of the art and literature of the American South in the 20th century. So one of my goals is to actually rescue some of this literature from relative obscurity. Now, of course, Faulkner is not obscure, but a poet like Frank Stanford, who very few people have heard of, I've sat down with the body of his work, and he was a Whitman. He was a Walt Whitman that we haven't paid attention to, and he came directly out of rural Arkansas. I think if you thoroughly study Southern culture through its various forms of expression, and not just exclusively literature, not just exclusively music, what you find is a kind of active cross-fertilization. So I see these artists who we tend to think of as, working in a white tradition, profoundly influenced by African-American vernacular, African-American idioms. There's just simply no way to ignore the connection there that goes from, Skip James, Leadbelly, Memphis Minnie, through Faulkner. I mean, Faulkner's a real mediator here. If you sit down and read the entirety of what Faulkner did, his most powerful work is centered around floods. As I Lay Dying is about a flood. The Old Man is a novella he wrote about a levee camp during a flood, where Leadbelly actually makes an appearance in it. If we can become more attentive to the origins of the architectural structures that we see around us as we drive through the South, to the music that we're listening to, even by white artists, or even reading white artists like Faulkner or Flannery O'Connor, if we're actually able to go into the world, the cultural world that we live in, and see deeper roots into the African American tradition, we're able to actually see our environment in a far more interesting way, in a far more inclusive way. We're able to see agency and evidence of African American expression everywhere where we didn't see it before.